start. Let's start with some exercises that we will actually use in the dance. So let's go on the left with the weight, yeah, place all your weight on the left, and let's go pushing and projecting, right? So we go pushing and projecting, and we keep the hips inside, the belly button in, like we know, and we project the right leg to be straight and the left leg to I am told to come here. Okay, so I always forget about the right angle. So we bend a little bit, and while we bend the whole axis. Yeah, I will show you like this. So we go down, and that's why the free leg is going in projection, yeah, on the floor, and we come back. So we go pushing, like we would sit a little bit, but this is how much we bend, and we come back. Yeah, and we use the free leg, the toe on the floor, yeah, and we go down, pushing, and we come back, right? And then we change the leg, and we go with the other one, with the left on the floor. So we go down, pushing the whole axis, and we go in projection, stretch the leg, and keep inside the hips, yes? And this will, for example, you can visualize this for the Americana, right? So we go down, pushing, and project the free leg, stretch it, yeah, and try not to go with the center in front, right? Keep it. And bring, pushing, together again, going collect, and belly muscles in, belly button in, yeah? Bring, don't lift the hip, yeah? So don't go with the hip up, yeah? Don't lift the hip. Try to keep as much as possible the same level, yeah? So bring and push it to go together again. Let me show you from here. So we go one more time, and yeah, and again, and stay there, and bring it back, and keep inside. Put your body on the heels. Bien, good. Let's now go in this flexion and stretch the leg here, yeah? So but try to keep your axis, yeah, on the same part, the part of the leg in the floor, yeah? And feel this stretch. Try not to lift the hip, but just go with it to stretch it naturally with the toe on the floor, caressing like we are in the sand, yeah? And bring it back. And now when we bring it back, let's try to use, yeah, the power of the free leg as well, the big toe, yeah, and the muscles, yeah. Let's try to use and bring inside all the time. Bring inside these muscles and use the muscles of the leg and the muscles of the center, yeah, and go push back from the floor, you know, like you go pushing down and now push towards up, yeah, and feel this, and go, yeah, and keep it. Good. Let's change the leg and let's do with this one, right? So we go down a little bit, it's not too much, yeah? It's just this, and feel active the free leg with the toe, yes, this, do you see? The bone of the big toe, yes, inside, and go with the muscles and with the muscles of the belly, and come back and go down and stretch and back, and keep the axis, right? Good. Now let's try to do side step. That is a bit different than the side steps that we have done before, right? So let's try to do it slow, like using a lot of power in the floor, right? So let's try to push and take it now, keeping the flexion, but bring together, push the free leg to bring and activate the muscles of the belly inside, right? And then again we go just a little bit down, and then take it this time in the flexion there a little bit, and bring it, push, push, push the free leg, use it to bring yourselves back, right? And then again, this is when, of course, we receive this invitation, this proposal from the man, when the partner goes like this, a bit down, and we have to copy this movement in a slow slower time, right? And we go and we push the floor, we take into the center there, keep muscles inside, and go activate muscles and push with the leg to come up, right? Bien. So now let's try to okay, I will maybe show you from this side as well so that we can see that we have done it from this side. So let's go here, remain, and go, 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 right? And one more time. We go pushing, remain, push, push towards up. Keep the connection of the free leg, yeah? Bring it, push, push with the free toe, yeah? So, yeah, remain and use this and use the belly muscles to come inside, yes? And then go, take it slow, slow, slow. And don't lift the hips, right? Don't go up from the floor, yeah? Keep this connection of the floor and feel yourselves grounded with the center, right? Like that your center is going to push into the ground, right? That you feel yourselves very secure, right? Very precise, stable. Good. So let's try now to train a little bit this opening and closing of the hip. We are going a little bit in flexion again, and we go hip inside, yeah, and we go out, yeah. We are opening the hip and the knee, and we are closing, right? So let's try to feel this leg free and feel the axis that is remaining there stable on one leg, and that we are closing, opening, right? And we are letting the leg feel free, yeah, and with the knee, and go belly button in, feel power in your base leg, all the body, right? Push is there, bien, and you see that you don't touch the other leg because you're closing and opening and closing, right? Good. We can try as well with the other leg. So go just a little bit in flexion, keep hips inside on the line of the ankles and heels, belly muscles in, belly button inside, and we go slowly in, yeah, and out. So in, out, right? Just slightly to feel this flexibility, right, of the free leg. Bien, cool. Now that we have done this, we can pass to another exercise and to continue to practice as well the whole body, right, in the dance, and to continue going into the depths with the turning, with different exercise today than we have done previous days, but we are continuing to focus on these details about the turn, right? Good. So let's try to go side step, arrive first up, but then go just slightly there in a little flexion, yeah, using the flexibility of the knee, and keep your posture, yeah, on the from up, yeah, from the head to the heels on one side, yeah. This we have the left right now. So we are thinking the same of having, you know, active and present and like an initiator of energy our upper body, and we think of it like I somehow like all our parts have to be active, right? So torso, back, arms together, not with not pulling, not pushing, yeah, like we were saying. So we think that we want to feel that, for example, we are going now generating energy like torso, back, arm, right? And we think that we go keeping the leg to come after, right? So we go here, right? So then, and we want to continue to take it here, right? So try to go, let's try to go together, yeah? So push there in the floor, keep the axis on one line, yeah? And try to think all the time of the storm, yeah? And that the leg comes after. My feet can go just, for example, in the process, in the turn, I go with the knees come close, they say hi to each other, right? So we go like turning, like we want to start, initiate, right? So we are initiating, you see, and then the rest of the body comes. So we are going like chest, arm, back, right? And then the leg is coming, the hip and the leg. Hip, knee, foot, right? Yeah, let's do a few times. Yeah, let's do a few times this. Good. And now let's try to think that we want to go even a little bit more, right? So we want to start generating this torque, yeah? Keep there very secure, and yeah, so we are going to turn a bit more, right? So, and again, we are turning few, yeah? And then like think that we are like generating, and we want to turn a little bit more, yeah? Just a little bit more. So this is like for you to feel, you know, very secure in your axis, with your body in the leg, in the heel, in the ankle, right? To feel that your center is, you know, pushing in the floor, like it's grounded. You know, the hips are pushing in the ankles, are pushing in the floor, are pushing in the heel. The heel is going, of course, up when we are pivoting, because we are taking the heel and we are pivoting, obviously, with the metatarsus. We are pushing them. Let's go as well to the other side, and let's go to go in the side step and flexing a little bit, yeah? And keep it there, and let's try to think as well of the same, that we are going like torso, back, arm, yeah? And we are generating this turn, and we are going, and we are going, and try to keep, you know, this line of the body, right? Try not to unbalance in front or on the back, right? Try not to lose, you know, this, like we are imagining that we are going, yeah, with the partner, and we are keeping pushing, and we want to finish the pivot, right? To finish pushing in the ground, yeah? So I hope you are practicing as well, right? And then like we are going to prepare a little bit more, yeah? So go starting, and let's try to turn a little bit more, yeah? To push more in the ground and to let the body go. Let's go just still a little bit less, yeah? And feel this safety in the turn, right? That my body is like pushing there, yeah? I'm pushing very well in the floor, and I'm ready to lift the heel, and I'm ready to, you know, to let my chest, so torso, back and arm, you know, to start initiating the movement, and then my hip and leg are coming, right? Yeah? Yeah, and then we are going, and then we want to arrive a little bit more, right? To let the turn happen more, but we want to prepare this, you see, like I am going like first, you see, I take energy, so I am like going, and then, yeah, I arrive in the big turn, right? Good. So let's add a little bit something to play with after we practiced intensively these turns, and you can continue practice at home a little bit more. We will, you know, that you can find the video as well after the live, right? So you can watch it again and practice together. So let's add a little bit something. For example, we are here, yeah, and let's go. While we are turning, like instead of turning only like this, let's go and add the ruler, right? So we are going a little bit down, we are starting to turn, and we bring opening, yeah, open, open. You see the hip and the knee, yeah, and we go to turn, and we remain here, and then we go to turn, and we continue, yeah. So turn, upper body, yeah, and then bring it, yeah, and remain. So take the heel, yeah, when you pivot, and then continue, yeah, and so push into the floor to take yourselves energy, yeah, and keep the axis on the same leg, yeah. Bien, let's change the leg before finishing. So we go a little bit in flexion, keep your posture, keep your axis on the same leg, and then for now, like we are starting to turn, like my dear companion, I would say we are opening the door. So we are opening the door to there, right? So which means like let's say more technical, torso, back, arm, you know, all these magnificent part, upper part that we have, you know, and then we take open this opening as well. We do something with the free leg more now, right? So we are going and we are taking it, and then again, and then again, right? Yeah, so we open it, yeah, to arrive with us. So, and to help us, right, to accompany us in this tour, right, the free leg. Bien, so you have a lot of material to practice. We have practiced intensively. Also, let me know if you have questions, and if you want to, I don't know, if there is something that, I don't know, you don't understand, or also thank you to the ones who send me photos so far with the practices. I'm very happy that you are practicing at home and you are taking advantage of this. Tomorrow we meet again at 7:30 to practice different stuff. And I mean related but different, maybe in a different way, but related. So I wish you an amazing evening and an amazing practice. And also I remind you that these videos remain, for example, on Facebook. They will be on my profile, Laura Iaru, Angela Baciu profile, and Cuartito Azul Tango fourth page. And we invite you to like us on Facebook, and as well we will have it uploaded on a YouTube channel, on Cuartito Azul Tango YouTube channel, and we invite you to subscribe and to watch the videos and to practice. And I wish you to stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take good care of yourselves. I miss you all, but like I miss you to the ones from Zurich, my students from Zurich. I hope we can see each other soon. And besos y abrazos. Have a good evening.